fictional character. This one is mine. His name is Fire Fist Ace from the anime series known as One Piece. He was in the series One Piece. Pirates are basically the best thing in the world to one kid by the name of Monkey D. Luffy. This is his brother, Portgas D. Ace. He was born of the pirate king, Gold D. Roger, who basically conquered the most dangerous sea in the world at the time, known as the Grand Line. His father had a lover by the name of Portgas D. Rogue, and Ace was the product of that love. And Ace actually did something no one else in the entire series has ever done. He rejected his father's name and actually took his mother's last name and went by Portgas D. Ace. He was adopted by legendary Marine Vice Admiral, I believe, Monkey D. Garp, who was the grandfather of Monkey D. Luffy, the main character of the series. There have been many things that have happened to this young man. He started his own pirate crew, known as the Spade Pirates, and then he became the second in command of the legendary Whitebeard Pirates, who was one of the 4 most powerful pirates that is not employed by the government at this point. He is one of the devil fruit users. In this world, there are 27 devil fruits which give the user this amazing power, but takes away their ability to swim. Ace ate the Mara fruit, causing him to be able to create and control all fire. He also has incredible physical strength. There was a picture of him lifting a 200-pound woman when he was 8 years old on his back like a backpack. So, he's a strong guy. Family and friends. This is Ace, Luffy, and their childhood friend Sabo. Luffy and Ace became adopted brothers. He was the son of the Pirate King, like I said. And Sabo, which is actually an incredibly sad story. These 3 kids, 8 years old, 6 years old, they were all friends on an island which was basically in 2 sects, basically. There was the rich quarter and then the poor quarter. And literally, the poor quarter lived in a trash heap of everything that the rich had. Sabo is actually the son of someone in the rich quarter who came and became friends with Ace and Luffy, who lived in the poor quarter. Now, what happened was there's this incredibly powerful family who was coming to visit this town, and the rich quarter wanted to make them look, the island looks presentable. So they lit the poor quarter on fire. This was stopped by these 3, but Sabo ended up leaving the island because he couldn't live with his father anymore, and his ship was shot by the family itself because he dared cross the path of this family. So he lost Sabo at a very young age, which was his best friend, and there have been many references to if Sabo had lived, what he would have looked like, and what their lives would have been like. And, as I said before, he was the second in command of the Whitebeard Pirates, who was captained by Edward Whitebeard, and Whitebeard called all of his crewmates his sons. He treated them like family, and whenever anything happened to them, he was basically there for them. He ended up dying in this show, which is why I'm giving this presentation, because it's more of a homage to the character of Ace. What happened was he was captured by the Marines because he went after a fellow crew member who murdered another crew member by the name of Marshall D. Teach. Teach was the one he went after. Teach ended up selling basically his services to the world government at the time and became basically a god pirate at the time. And he captured Ace and brought him back. Luffy, his brother, fought through the worst of conditions anyone could ever fought through and saved his brother. And then Admiral Aikenu, which is one of the 3 most powerful men in the Marines, insulted his adopted father, Edward Newgate, and Ace turns to protect his father, and Luffy helps Ace out, and what ends up happening is Aikenu sees an opening and goes to attack Luffy, and Ace jumps in front and literally jumps in front of him and takes the blow for his brother. His last words were to his brother mostly and all of his crew members. Thank you for loving someone like me who is good for nothing, with such bad blood in his veins. Up to today, thank you. What that shows is Luffy loved Ace, and all of the crew members loved Ace no matter what. And he was a pirate. which meant even in that world, pirates are this coveted thing, but they're also a terrible thing to other people. And people saw him, and they would think he was a pirate. He had a bounty on his head, so this made it difficult for him to have friends, and they all loved him. And he truly thought of himself as a horrible person because of the blood in his veins. So my whole overarching message is find your favorite character and learn as much as you can from them and love them like they're an actual person.